Hi Earth Signs, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 14th through the 20th. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, if you feel guided to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit it twice so that you can be notified of future uploads. I upload quite often, quite frequently, lots and lots of times during the week, and for our monthlies too. So, Earth Signs, as always, please utilize your own intuition, meaning that not everything is going to resonate with every single soul out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to timestamp this. I'll do a collective first with some oracle cards from Nyx, House of Nyx I'm going to start with, and then we're going to go into the individual signs, and then we're going to do a collective healing at the end, and I will timestamp it all. All right, so let's get going. Let's get to it. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters to what messages that we need for our Earth signs for the week of October 14th. Time is always flowing, so keep that in mind that some of this may resonate from the past, now, to the future. It's fluid, guys. It's fluid. All right. What messages do our Earth signs need to know? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What do they need to know for this week? What do they need to know? What messages do we have for them? Here we go. We are starting off with denial, fledging, and understanding. Denial. This is on the cusp of getting to something, close to something, wanting something. I feel like there's a burning or a passion for something that we may have felt like we've been blocked from, not getting towards. Do you see how her chest is on fire? You have understanding next to the fledging. Do you see how open this is? For some of you, I feel like maybe there is a misunderstanding about some things that you may need, some clarity that you need about being blocked, about not getting to the passions or desires that you need or want at this point, that you may feel stuck. And there's this wanting to release, right? Do you see how she's got her arms open? She's releasing. I love how there's fire both on these cards in a sense here. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, Earth sign. There's lots of fire in here. I feel for many of you Earth signs that this area of feeling blocked, there's a yearning for wanting something more. I feel like with her looking towards this, wanting to reach out to it, the fact that she's looking towards this is either that there's an individual that is being watched or looked at who maybe wants to have more of an open heart. You might be looking at somebody who has kind of released expectations, or you may be releasing expectations, or like I said, some of you might have a desire to release. But for many of you, I think that there's something that is being blocked here. I feel like there might be some clarity that is needed in a situation. We're going to start off with the sign of Taurus on these cards. I will time stop this below. So I'm just going to do one quick shuffle for Taurus, and then we're going to split the deck and get going. One shuffle. Let's see what we have for Taurus. All right, here we go. We're starting off with the Page of Coins on denial reversed. The World card, King of Cups. On fledging, we have the Page of Swords, Three of Cups reversed, Nine of Coins, and on understanding, we have Five of Swords. Definitely feeling that loss. Eight of Swords reversed, and the 10 of Cups reversed. The overall energy for you, Taurus, is the King of Swords. With the King of Swords, this is air energy, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But this is an individual who is analytical, logical, gets to the point, right? Can kind of come off as ruthless. Definitely a ruthless individual. You may be dealing with a ruthless, or maybe you've just had enough enough of not getting something towards you. Yeah, you have the Page of Coins reverse on the denial. So this is definitely something that you have not received. There's some kind of new start that that is not happening at this point. But there's changes that are happening in play here. With the World card right underneath the Page of Coins, I do feel like with this, it's going to be divinely timed. So there's something that is changing in here. For many of you, when I see this World card and when I see this particular one out of this deck with it being the map, the Game of Thrones cards here, it's almost like you see the territories that are all in here at individuals. These are boundaries that have been set. So I feel like sometimes maybe there might have been some boundaries in place that you just felt like you couldn't get towards something. We do have King of Cups energy here, water. Jon Snow. This is somebody who is passionate, loving, caring. I feel this may be your energy in this sense. Maybe that there was an opportunity for you that it just didn't happen out or played out the way you wanted it to. On fledging, we have the Page of Swords. So, listen. This is an individual who is watching you, keeping an eye on you, looking at you. But I feel like somebody may have gotten blocked, whether it was you or this other individual. Somebody is blocked here and somebody is not happy about it. With the Three of Cups right underneath the Page of Swords, I do feel like we have somebody who's not happy about the situation, because when we have the Three of Cups up here, so it's all about celebration, coming together, uniting. But it's almost like this energy is out of here and somebody is just watching and not happy about the situation of how things played out. Now, we do have the Nine of Coins here, which is your own energy. This is all about having all the tools that you need. I feel like this individual sees you as this, sees that there's no celebration happening in between, because they come down and they play down here, so they're all playing down from here. So this individual sees that there is no opportunity at this time to come together, but they are watching you. I almost feel like somebody doesn't understand why they were blocked, why they were left out on the side here, especially when we have the Five of Swords here. Do you see how he's kind of looking down? This is about somebody who's not who's focusing so much on the lost, on what's happening, but they're also being watched. I feel like this individual there might have been more than one party involved in this, where there could have been a misunderstanding, that they are constantly going back. With the Eight of Swords, this is usually about moving away, right? Moving away at a time, moving away out of the hard time. But with this reverse right underneath the Five of Swords, Taurus, I feel like this individual is not ready to move away from this, is trying to really understand what happened here, okay? We have the Ten of Cups reversed. I feel like this individual feels like there's something that's not complete, something that didn't happen to their satisfaction. I feel strongly this was you. I feel like you were very passionate towards this individual, that you may have had to pull in the King of Swords energy, right, to cut something out that no longer served you, to get to you, to, because you basically knew your worth. You knew everything about yourself, that you knew your own worth. Taurus, they are definitely watching you. I feel a tremendous amount of angst where they want to, this might be a person who constantly has the need to try to explain themselves, right? That they think that they're being really open and understanding, but what's happening is that they're not coming off that way. Do you see how he's wearing a mask? This is an individual who's never really worn or taken off their mask. They've never taken off their mask. They've never been able to get to that, and they've never been able to get to that new start. That new start was with you. There is definitely no new beginning here, but I really feel with the world here is that you set your boundaries, you put them in play, you were compassionate towards it, you had some kind of loving understanding, but it was more towards yourself, especially with the King of Cups here right next to the Nine of Coins. I really feel like this is your energy. This is a person who knows their worth in so many different ways. I mean, with the King of Cups here and the Nine of Coins. You definitely have a 10 here, and even though the 10 is reversed, it's still a completion. So it's definitely an ending of some sort. I don't know if you will be talking to this individual in the future or getting together with this individual, or maybe it's just time that this person has get denied. But this person, since this boundary has been placed, I do feel like this person knows that as much as they've tried to reach for you, that it's not going to play in their favor right now, because I don't think that they really saw your worth while they were with you. Okay? This is all about with you. I should have done that this way and flipped them around on that side. All right, Taurus, if you like this or it resonated with you, let me know. Comment below, hit the like button, and stay tuned for the collective healing. Just look in the timestamps and go there. And we are going to move on next to Capricorn at 11 minutes. All right, so let's do Capricorn next. Do a quick shuffle. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you for the week of October 14th for our Capricorns out there. Let's do a quick shuffle. I'll split the deck. All right, here we go. On denial, we have the Four of Cups, the Star reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed. On the fledging, we have the Moon. Some unclarity here. The Knight of Spears reversed. Somebody coming in for a Spears. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Six of Spears. A lot of fire energy here. You might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Queen of Spears. Wow. Overall energy is Page of Coins reversed. This is about something not starting, not something quite at the precipice, which makes sense. I mean, we have denial here, right? I do believe that this is somebody from... You know, we didn't get the Six of Cups, but I feel like you may know this individual already. You know, we have this about some kind of offer, something that came at the table. However, I believe that we have one person here that may have more feelings than another individual. I feel like with the Star reversed here that this might have been somebody's wish to start something new. This could have been a friendship, Capricorn, turned into something a little bit more. But with the Star, usually it's about something that you're looking for, something that's coming. It's very healing energy. But with the reversed here, I feel like this wish and this healing that hasn't taken place has definitely left this person stagnant in a sense, okay? We do have the Ten of Swords reversed. Now, sometimes I feel like this would be getting out of this energy, but I feel like with this Ten of Swords, this internal angst that this person's feeling, it is a completion card, even though it is a 10 reversed. I feel like this individual does feel betrayed, and they're kind of stuck in it. It's not even coming out of it. I feel like they're stuck in it. There's this really need of having that burning desire, see? That like burning feeling of how that's in play, what's in play here. I feel like with the Moon on top of this, there is there's not clarity on a situation. It's almost like this individual feels like, how did this happen? Why did this happen to me? So I feel like it's strongly happening in a sense for you, where it could feel like it's like too much for you. With the Knight of Spears energy reversed, okay, this is about coming in quickly. With it reversed on this sense, this is about not coming. There's a standstill here. This individual that you have or has feelings for you, I mean, especially with the Four of Spears here, this is definitely something of some kind of union in place here. This could feel like almost like a twin soul, twin flame kind of relationship where it's in and out constantly, where somebody might be ready to make an offer and another person's like, I don't know what this connection's about yet. But it's definitely a misunderstanding. I feel like there's a lot of mirroring happening on here where I feel like you have a lot of love for this person. I feel like there's a tremendous amount of respect for it, but it's almost like you're just not ready, right? Not feeling like you're ready. And it might have come off as almost like, you know, you wanted to make, you know, have your heart open. You want to be ready. You're trying to release this. But what's happening is it's stuck. I mean, we can't get any more stuck here with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is meaning something is being blocked right now. It's being blocked because there's healing that needs to happen. There's healing that needs to come in play. With all of this fire energy, with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, there's so much of it here. I feel like this person is looking to get some kind of victory in play, okay? I think that right now for you, you are feeling like you're stuck not having this creativity, right? You're passionate, you're devoted, you are action oriented. With this reverse, it's almost like right here, your victory is that you're not ready for this. You're taking care of yourself. You are moving forward to heal, right? You want to have an understanding with this individual, but it's just not ready. The timing's not ready. And it's almost like, I feel like this, I feel anxious. So when I feel anxious, that's usually meaning somebody is like feeling a little bit overburdened with somebody who is constantly trying to say, we can make this work. We can make this happen, right? But this individual is looking at 3 other cups. I mean, it's looking at this offer, but it's got 3 other cups. So this, you might have other opportunities. You might have other feelings for, you know, not sure of how that's coming in play. But I feel like you're almost kind of in that torn of like watching, you know, that it's reversed because it's not quite what you need. This could be vice versa too. But there's definitely an individual here who is feeling really hurt because of how much passion they had for somebody. But the other person just doesn't want it. Is not ready. All right, Capricorn, if that related to you, let me know. Hit like, comment below, and stay tuned for the collective, or just go straight to the timestamp, okay? We are going to move forward with Virgo, the sign of Virgo. Let's see what Virgo has to say on denial, the pledging, and understanding. Let's see what we have in play for Virgo. I love how, if you guys didn't see that earlier, I had a giant cat fight on here, and I just can't edit everything out, so it is what it is. So if you hear me howling over cat fights, just know I got a lot of felines in this house, and sometimes they get a little bit upset when I'm doing this. They want attention. All right, Virgo, here we go. I'm going to split the deck for you. Let's see what we have. We have on denial, strength, the Hermit, 5 of Cups, focused on something that was lost. Temperance, reverse, Sagittarius energy. 10 of Cups, Justice. And on understanding, we have the 6 of Cups, might be dealing from someone from the past, family. We have Judgment reversed, and we have 7 of Coins reversed. Overall energy of this is the Knight of Spheres. This is about something that's happening so super slow. I feel this slow energy. That was like the beginning with the collective that I stated, that I feel like for a lot of you, and Virgo, I'm feeling it strongly for your reading in particular, is that this feels like it's going so slow for you. And it's taken with this denial, with not getting what your wish is, wanting what you want to have expectations right now. There's this great need of strength happening, right? It's a need of having that Leo energy. I feel like what's happened is with the strength energy, you have Hermit right underneath this, Virgo. So do you see how he's looking at the light? Do you see how he's looking at the crow? There's definitely this insight. There's this insight of coming in play. And it's almost like, okay, how much more can I wait? They asked me just to, I just heard here, denial. It's a 14, so it's a 5, right? So there's definitely change happening in play right here. I feel like you may be really, really focused on not getting this, whatever this is that you want, okay? This is about looking at the spilled cups and not realizing that there might be something here in the back here, right? There's definitely an offer of some sort on the table for you. It's just, you know, it's making you feel, these desires that you have are making you feel imbalanced, right? With Temperance reverse, this is all about getting the knowledge, about getting the balance in here, having an equal give and take. When I see this one in particular, it's also knowing, it's that knowing, right? But with it reversed here, it's like that inner knowing of knowing, oh my gosh, I know that I'm imbalanced. I have the Strength card right next to me, so it's like, I know that I'm imbalanced. I need to pull myself together, pull my shit together, basically, so that I can complete this and get all my desires of what I want, right? You have the 10 of Cups here. This is a great card. This is about being emotionally fulfilled and balanced. And I feel like what happens in this energy is you go from unbalanced to balanced, right? This is that inner knowing because you went into that hermit mode, okay? There's justice in play here. This is a major arcana here. This is all about balance. So you've definitely gone from this area of not feeling like you knew where everything was going to this, to trying to get towards this. And that's the justice in play. I feel for many of you, you may have had a relationship in the past that there could have been a misunderstanding, okay? With the 6 of Cups, this is all about, and this may be a family member, a loved one, but there's definitely a misunderstanding in play. And I feel like this mode of going within and getting yourself balanced is really going to allow yourself to realize that there was something that wasn't right. When we have Judgment here, this is all about something divine coming in. With it reversed to me, it's almost like I understand this was a misunderstanding, okay? That there's going to be this need to wanting to talk to an individual. Because with Judgment and understanding here, this to me is a misunderstanding of a situation that someone might have felt wrongly accused, wrongly hurt by. I'm seeing, because this is the, you know, with this, I mean, these are in Game of Thrones, these are siblings, right? So I'm feeling like this may be more of a family situation versus love. Some of you, it may be love, but I'm feeling like there was definitely something that maybe there was a miscommunication, this desire of fixing things, and just really, you know, might have been a blowout fight. But what's happening towards the end here with the 7 of Coins energy, I feel like it's just that slow energy. With the Knight of Spears, which was the overall energy, and ending with the 7 of Coins, this 7 of Coins is about slow growth, slowly coming to like a foundation, slowly. This. With it reverse, it means that I feel like what's going to happen is that they're making me say, you know, with 7s, they are a very divine number. But one of the things that I'm really seeing here in this with this reversed is that this slowness is going to dissipate, right? And this awareness that you have had about a situation, that there is probably going to be communication of some sort, some kind of sit down where you probably may be able to discuss something, to clarify things, to get clarity on this, maybe working together again towards something, towards building a foundation, friendship, love. Like, this is definitely general because I'm not seeing a lot of love here, you know, as a relationship, but I feel like it's going to be cleared up, especially with this reverse. I feel like it's going to quicken up. It's going to clear up. But we will see what some of the healing cards say too. But if that resonated for you, Virgo, let me know. Comment below, hit the like button, and we will move forward with the collective cards. Okay, so for our collective healing for our Earth signs at 24 minutes. Okay, let's see what we have. Messages do we need to know for our Earth signs? What guidance can we give for our earth signs this week? We have hidden blessings. Yeah. I feel like any blockages that's happened with this denial in play, know that, and this is so hard to say, especially if it's something shitty or a shitty situation, because some of these, some of you guys did have, situations that aren't the greatest. And it's really hard sometimes to look at things happening or having, on the brighter end of things, And I feel like, and I feel so condescending being like, guys, look on the bright side. This is a blessing in disguise. It might not feel like it right now, but sometimes that's really what we need to hear. That these situations that come in play when we get, whether it's a loss of a relationship, a friendship, or a loss financially, just keep in mind that these are all lessons, right? We evolve. Do you see how there's a butterfly here? We don't start off as butterflies. We got to go through the caterpillar stage. We got to go through the whole metamorphosis of going into cocoon. It's stages, right? And I feel like what's so beautiful about this is that we have acceptance here. Like, I can't help but think of this card again, right? This is an understanding. This is when you have that open heart. And I feel like what Spirit's asking you is to open your heart, is to allow yourself to be vulnerable, is not to fear so much what's behind you, of all the things that you might have thought, because if you're just present and in the moment, you will release so much and you will be so much more happier in a sense of just letting go of that control, right? You see how it's just guiding you in with the waves here. All right, Earth signs, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading, and I will see you next week. Take care.